Hi, this is Marsha from marketingwithmarsha.com. Tonight, I'd like to share with you 4 simple tips that you can use to improve productivity. These tips I learned from a webinar that I watched a few months ago. I think it was Sonia Stringer that did the presentation, but I'm not quite sure. But I've been going through some stuff and how to improve my productivity, and I came across this, so I thought I will share it tonight. So if you're joining me live right now, please tell me where you're coming from and give a shout out. Also, you can share this video to anyone that you think might get some value from this. So thanks again for tuning in to my bedtime life. So tip number 1, get your thoughts out on paper. This tip maybe seems like it's a simple tip. It seems like something that you don't have to do, but getting your thoughts on paper really does help. It'll help you to visualize exactly what it is that you want to do. It also helps you to process what you want to do and go into more details on how to go about getting it done. So if you have a plan, write it down. Look at what you wrote down and then think of how you can implement that plan and write down the steps that you will take to implement it, and have scheduled time that you will do to go over your plans. Maybe it's weekly you want to go over your plans, or monthly. Just have a scheduled time that you will sit down and go through this and make sure that you are on the right track. And if your plans need some tweaking, you can go and tweak your plans and make some adjustment there. So write down step number 1 is to write your thoughts on paper. Number 2, prioritize. You need to prioritize what you have to do based on the income producing activity. So, hey Mark, thanks for joining. So you want to make sure that whatever you're doing, you want to prioritize in order of how much income that each thing that you have to do would produce. So if you're putting the things that not making much income on top, maybe you need to put it down to the bottom. You need to make sure that whatever you're doing will be, whatever is at the top will create the most income for you. So that's step number 2, that you will prioritize your plans in what you have to do based on the amount of income that they will produce. So step number 3 is to focus. Stay focused. Many times we tend to get distracted with what's going on in life. The everyday things that we have to do may deter us from putting our plan into place. So sometimes you need to go to a quiet place and write your plans down. Make sure that you probably have to turn off your cell phone if you're a person that always getting a phone call or a text or something. Turn off your cell phone. If you have children, little ones, you may want to wait until they go off to bed or go to school or something. Have some time where you're alone so you can focus on what your plans are and what you're going to write down. So that's number 3. And number 4, now this is the one that I've been having a problem with, and that's be consistent. Be consistent is very important, because if you have something that you have to do whatever it is that produces income for you, you have to be consistent. If you have a job and you say you're going today, not going tomorrow, guess what? Your boss is going to fire you eventually if you keep coming and stop, coming and stop. So if you have a business and you have things that you have to do in your business, you have to be consistent. You can't open today and not open tomorrow and stuff like that. So if anything that you have to do, just be consistent with it. So let's have a recap of what the tips are for tonight. So number 1, get your thoughts out on paper. Number 2, prioritize based on your income producing activity. Number 3 is the focus. You need to stay focused on what you have to do. And 4, be consistent. And we have a bonus tip for tonight. So the bonus tip is to celebrate your success. No matter how small your success may be, celebrate it. It will help you to be motivated to go on. This will help with your consistency. So if today you decide that you're going to walk a mile and you walk that mile, celebrate it. If you have 10 more miles to go, celebrate that 1 mile that you made. So things are going to be difficult at times, but when you have a plan and you stick to it, it will make things, the challenges that you face, much easier. So thanks for tuning in, and this is my tips for tonight. And tune in next time to my bedtime live from marketingwithmarsha.com. Thank you and have a good night.